I only have one question. Is she a Jellicle cat? Wonder Woman 84, holy shit. Okay, so I seen it when it came out, but I just couldn't wrap my head around how I felt about it, because holy fuck is this movie a mess. Whether you think it's good or bad, you cannot deny that this thing is a fucking mess. You can poke plot holes in this thing for weeks. I can suspend my disbelief for so long, but man, there is just too much to fucking ignore here. Holy shit. This movie is really disappointing because I really thought it was going to top the first, but fuck, it doesn't even get close. Why was this movie set in the 80s? It has nothing to do with the 80s. It doesn't utilize the 80s at all. It doesn't even have great 80s music. This is like if Richard Donner's Superman, the camp from that, met the messiness of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's fucked. This movie is way too fucking long. The movie sits at 2 hours and 35 minutes. They should have cut 30 at least. Like, the amount of Wonder Woman we get, like by the end of the first act and most of the second act, this movie gets boring because she's barely fucking in it. Like action sequence wise. But, oh god, they should have cut the runtime. WB, it's not an Avengers movie, okay? We're not going to invest ourselves in that much time. It's Wonder Woman 2. 1984, 2. 92, no, 94, Wonder Woman 2. This movie felt like it had two, like, great ideas, and then they thought, fuck, we're gonna write anything we fucking can, no matter how stupid it is, to get to those two moments so that we can show them. And it's just a fucking disaster. Holy shit, I'm so disappointed with it. Now, did anybody notice, okay, that they ripped the exact opening music from the start of Batman vs. Superman, where Wayne's parents die, in the climax of this film? Because I like Hans Zimmer and I listen to his shit. Did anybody notice that? Is it just me? Am I alone? It is, I swear on my grave that it is. I saw what you did there, Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot cries in this film. Not that that's super important, but like acting props. And it could have torn my heart out if this was a better film. But yeah, she was pretty good. Kristen Wiig, now, why is this a superhero trope? Seriously. Where it's like Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or Jim Carrey's Riddler from Batman Forever. But it's like them, it's the same clumsy character that's kind of obsessed with our hero, that goes from obsessed to evil. You've seen this like 5 times before. There's nothing new brought to the table here. Regardless of whether Kristen Wiig does a great job acting or whatever, it's just the same fucking character. Pedro Pascal, Mando himself, feels way too over the top, but I think it's intentional. I don't know. This I'm so mixed on it because it's not good, but I don't fucking hate it. It doesn't do anything that I really fucking despise. And it's such a mixed bag, you know. I feel like I need to sit on it more and re-watch it again, but I don't particularly want to go back and see it again, so that should be telling. So, Steve Trevor is back. That sets up a whole other can of problems. When I went to see The Amazing Spider-Man 2, alright, I was there after watching trailers thinking, alright, how are they going to turn Electro around from I'm so obsessed with Spider-Man and I love him to I fucking hate your guts? For me, that's character motivation. It's important. It's one of those things where they just kind of shove the whole Chris Pine thing, he's here but he's not here, without spoiling anything. They just do one of those things where what's important to me is just that he's here. Just deal with it. He's here now. Acting wise himself, like, he's fine, but the problems in this film just take away from everything. Of all the things I thought this movie could possibly be before I seen it, boring is not one of them. I really, really didn't think I would be bored in this movie, because other than the opening sequences, there's not a lot of Wonder Woman for so much of the runtime here. And it can just take you out of the film, and by the time you get to the end, it's like waiting in line for a hot dog. and you're really hungry and you're looking forward to this hot dog, and by the time you get there and the line's fucking gone, the hot dog is cold and you don't even really want it anymore. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. It's like a hot dog that's gone cold, okay? I don't want it anymore. I could sit here and poke plot holes in this film for fucking weeks, but I feel like there's a lot of other people, I've probably put thumbnails here, a lot of other people that have done this to death already, that, you know, I don't need to do it. So I'll leave that with them. But fucking hell, Jesus. You know what I wish for? I wish I didn't see this movie. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it brief. Wonder Woman 84, fuck, I don't know what I'd rate this. It's, again, I think this rating might change over time, but as of seeing it once and my initial thoughts, I'm gonna give Wonder Woman 84 a 4. Not a 2, a 4. Not an 84, but 4. That's a number. 4 out of 84. No, 4 out of 10. That's what it gets. That's what it says, so that's what the film get. What is wrong with me today? If you're a massive fan of the first film, I don't think I could recommend it. It's a completely different style, movie, whatever. It's like going from The Avengers to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 as the sequel. It's just a completely different movie, like tonally and what they went with. But yes, 4. That's what this one's gonna get. So thanks everybody if you made it all the way to the end. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I've got a lot more movies to talk about. Currently covering the MCU. I'm gonna cover all the DC movies after all that. Maybe not right away. I want to keep it a bit dispersed. I might be burnt out on superhero films. But stick around. I've got a lot more to fucking tell. And I will see you next time in that one video that you happen to click in the recommended that's loading up that way, or it's, hang on, no. Unless you're on full screen. Full screen for me? Anyway, I'll see you next time, hopefully. Come back, I want to see you again next time in the next video that happens in the space.